December 26, 2004, dawned like any other day in Southeast Asia. Tourists relaxed on pristine beaches, unaware of the cataclysmic event brewing beneath the ocean's surface. At 7:58 a.m. local time, an earthquake of unimaginable magnitude struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. Registering a staggering 9.1 on the Richter scale, it was one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. This earthquake, however, was not confined to the depths of the ocean. Its energy unleashed a series of monstrous waves known as a tsunami. These waves, some reaching heights of over 100 feet, radiated outwards at speeds exceeding 500 miles per hour. Their destination, coastlines across the Indian Ocean, including the unsuspecting shores of Thailand. The earthquake that triggered the 2004 tsunami occurred along a subduction zone, a region where one tectonic plate slides beneath another. In this case, the Indian plate was forced under the Burma plate, a process that had been building up pressure for centuries. The sudden release of this pressure resulted in the massive earthquake. The earthquake's epicenter was located approximately 160 kilometers off the western coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. This proximity to densely populated coastal areas meant that the tsunami waves, generated by the earthquake's vertical displacement of the seabed, would have very little time to dissipate before reaching land. The tsunami waves, propelled by the force of the earthquake, raced across the Indian Ocean. Their speed and power were almost inconceivable, traveling thousands of kilometers before slamming into the coastlines of several countries. Thailand, located on the eastern side of the Indian Ocean, was directly in the path of these destructive waves. The first waves reached Thailand's shores within 2 hours of the earthquake. Coastal communities, popular tourist destinations, and fishing villages were caught off guard by the sheer force and height of the water. The tsunami did not appear as a giant wave, but rather as a rapid and powerful surge of water, engulfing everything in its path. The tsunami's impact on Thailand was devastating. Popular tourist destinations like Phuket, Phi Island, and Khao Lak were particularly hard hit. The waves, carrying debris and wreckage, crashed into resorts, homes, and businesses, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The official death toll in Thailand reached over 5,000, with thousands more injured and missing. Among the victims were both local residents and tourists from all over the world who had been enjoying the holiday season in paradise. The tsunami's impact extended beyond immediate casualties, causing widespread infrastructure damage, economic losses, and long-lasting psychological trauma. Section 5: Tales of Survival, Voices from the Ruins. Amidst the devastation, stories of survival emerged, offering glimmers of hope in the face of tragedy. There were accounts of tourists who, sensing something was wrong when the sea receded dramatically, alerted others and ran for higher ground. Local fishermen, recognizing the signs of an approaching tsunami, guided their boats to safety and warned coastal communities. One survivor, a young British girl on holiday with her family, clung to a tree for hours as the waves crashed around her. Another, a Thai fisherman, was swept out to sea but managed to stay afloat by holding onto debris until he was rescued. These stories, while harrowing, showcase the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable disaster. Section 6: A World Responds, Aid and Recovery. As the world watched in horror at the scale of the disaster, a massive international relief effort swung into action. Governments, aid organizations, and individuals from across the globe mobilized to provide humanitarian assistance to the affected countries, including Thailand. Medical teams, search and rescue squads, and engineers arrived in Thailand to provide emergency care, locate survivors, and begin the long process of rebuilding infrastructure. Donations poured in from around the world, funding the provision of food, water, shelter, and medical supplies to those who had lost everything. Section 7: Lessons Learned, Preparing for the Future. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami served as a stark reminder of the devastating power of nature and the importance of disaster preparedness. In the aftermath of the tragedy, there was a global push to improve tsunami warning systems and enhance coastal communities' resilience to such events. New early warning systems capable of detecting undersea earthquakes and predicting tsunami threats were implemented in the Indian Ocean and other vulnerable regions. Educational programs were launched to inform coastal residents about tsunami risks and evacuation procedures. Building codes were revised to enhance structural integrity in tsunami-prone areas. Section 8. Remembering the Tsunami, a Legacy of Resilience. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami left an enduring legacy on Thailand and the world. It served as a tragic reminder of the power of nature and the importance of international cooperation in the face of disaster. The event also highlighted the resilience of the human spirit as communities rebuilt their lives and honored the memory of those lost. Today, memorials stand as poignant reminders of the lives lost and the lessons learned. They serve as places of remembrance, reflection, and a call to action to continue improving disaster preparedness and building a safer future for all. The 2004 tsunami, though a tragedy of immense proportions, spurred a global movement towards greater awareness, preparedness, and resilience in the face of natural disasters.